Taylor, and I'm going to do some discussion today about the concepts of wellness. There are actually 5 components that go with this. The first one is emotional, and this right here includes being stress-free, feeling good about yourself, which is always a good thing. Spiritual, which is a belief in a higher being and finding your zen or your happy place. Intellectual would be feeding your mind, basically, to be sure that you are fit up there. Environmental includes being a smart consumer and supporting companies that are responsible for their waste disposal, as well as being careful about your emissions, commuting when possible, if you can ride your bicycle, if you can walk, that sort of thing. Not only does that help the environment, but it also helps keep you fit. You need to recycle and reuse, and that'll also help with the environment. Give you a little money too if you take it up there to the recycling bin. Physical helps with any of these that I listed up here, except for the environmental part, because when you work out, you usually do feel better about yourself. It helps relieve plenty of stress, and Zen and that can be included with a couple of components that go with flexibility, that include yoga and Tai Chi. And so those sorts of things would be done with just basic little stretching exercises that are done 10 to 30 seconds and being held. You should do this sort of thing before you start working out so that you can be warmed up really good. And then after you do this for a few minutes, move on to your cardiorespiratory fitness. Come with me. So you say you don't have time enough to work out? I bet you do. You can do a little machine like this right here and get it all in 10 minutes. Your cardiorespiratory, your muscular, your stress level, your emotional level, the whole 9 yards. Don't tell me you ain't got time for that. We can use machines to do our muscles and that as well. We can use these. Benches, we can use free weights, we can do calisthenics, we can do several other types of things. All of these to keep your muscles fit, keep you strong. Again, stress relief. Some of you can't work out some stress lifting up some of this stuff right here. Yes, you can. Calisthenics, something you can do at home. When you tell me you can't do it because you don't have time to do it, don't tell me you can't sit off of a chair or the bed at the house and do little dips as such, like this, right here, and it'll completely and totally work everything out just fine. Okay, maybe you don't have time to do that either. You need to just forget about all of it. Nah, let's not do that. We'll get 1 or 2 things that you can get at home, and you can do it all at home, and everything will be all good. Like this right here. You can get some free weights. If you got a mat, great. If you don't have a mat, it's okay. So any sort of things that you want to accomplish, you want to do with a goal, of course. And the goal you need to set needs to be SMART. The goal needs to be single, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and timely. So whatever it is that you want to accomplish with your fitness, be it cardiorespiratory fitness, be it muscular fitness, be it stress relief, being feel better about yourself. Maybe you want to feed your brain. This does all of that too. Let me show you a few things. You take the ball, you put it up here, you can come down here and work several things all at the same time, folks. Again, you tell me you don't have time, I don't either. So you do this number like this, and of course these crunches here will work all of your abdomen muscles. You say that, again, you don't have time for all that. Okay, let's work the arms too. Grab you a medicine ball or a weight and lift up like this. It's going to do your arms, it'll do your stomach. You come to the side, it does the whole 9 yards. You're done with that in a few minutes. If you don't want to do that sort of thing, maybe you just want to spend a little bit of money and get Again, don't have time for all of that? Well, go ahead and do up and down. Now you're doing your legs and your arms, the whole kit and caboodle. Now, when you get finished doing all of this, don't forget to feed your muscles. You need to do that because they're hungry. Milk really does a body good. Chocolate milk